Hey, it's 3 minutes or less where we try to learn something in 3 minutes or less. This time it's about Diana, goddess of the hunt. This is a Roman goddess. Now, she got her earliest beginnings back with just Latin people. The Etruscans, most notably, had temples and shrines to her. She was viewed as a goddess of the countryside and not a goddess of the cities or a goddess of higher ranking people. She would have been kept on the peripheral of the cities. Her oldest temple is in Nemi, and Nemi is in Italy. There's Lake Nemi or Lago de Nemi, and that was where her shrine was, and people would walk to her shrine with torches and garlands, and they would tie strings along the way in fence posts and trees, and they would leave tablets of prayers to her along the lakeside. This was a lake also made famous by Caligula. Caligula built his large Roman ships and had fake wars on Lake Nemi. Diana was the goddess of the hunt, and that was her primary function, but she was a triple goddess, and she was not, instead of being three separate goddesses, she had three traits to her personality that were personified by three separate Dianas. And so we had Diana of the moon, Diana of the hunt, and Diana of the underworld. Early Latins did not view their gods as forms, as human forms. They were unformed, much like the God of Abraham does not take on a certain form or shape. This is how the Latins viewed their gods as well. It isn't until later Greek influences come in that the gods start to take on human forms. And Romans gave Diana the form of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt. Diana's most famous story in the Ovid is actually Artemis's story. Diana was bathing in her grotto, and a young hunter stumbled upon her, and surprised and angered, she turned him into a stag, and his hunting dogs tore him apart. Now, Diana in her triple form would be at crossroads in the form of a Y, what we would call a fork in the road, symbolizing the choice and choices made in the dark. Romans had no name for the underworld or the deities, as it was thought to be a silent place. Diana's association with the moon, much like other moon goddesses, made her the goddess of fertility and childbirth, as women's cycles were ran on the moon cycle. This is also why she later became one of the triple goddesses of the moon, Diana, Luna, and Hecate. There is so much information out there about Diana. I hope you really enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.